Mm, mm. Hey, 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 what's happening, guys? Back at it with some Muay Thai practice now. If you guys joined me for the first hour, thank you. Good job. Um, if you're sticking around for this one, props. Mad respect, y'all. It's Friday. Happy Friday, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the streams this week. I think they all went really well. Unfortunately, Master Khan's still not feeling too well, so he wasn't able to come in and do any of the streams for us today. But hopefully, he'll be back in action next week. And a reminder I talked about in the first practice next week, the times are going to change for the live stream portion. They'll still get uploaded to the YouTube. So if you still can't make the new times, don't worry about it. Just go back later on in the day and rewatch the stream so you can get your practice in. But those new times will be 11 a.m., 11:30, and then 12:15. So we're going to try to condense everything into a 2-hour time frame there uh, to help kind of, navigate around what the Anne Arundel County Public Schools are doing for their live schooling and their streaming that they're doing with their teachers, the students. The times for them will be 8 a.m. till 11, and then 1 p.m. till 4 p.m. So we're going to try to stay within that little 2-hour window with the live streams. That hopefully that'll give you guys all a chance to come in and do one of the live practices in real time with us, opposed to doing it, later on, just watching the pre-recorded version, which is still good. Like I said, you're still going to get a workout in, you're still going to learn, but you kind of miss out on the opportunity to communicate and chat over with us during the stream. So next week, we'll be rolling out the live stream classes at 11, 11:30, and 12:15. So good job. We'll get another minute, see if anyone else wants to jump in here. For the Muay Thai practice, earlier this week, we were working on the foot jab or the teep. We're going to keep working on that today. So I have a couple of things for us to practice and work on for the foot jab and for the teep. All right. So make sure you got a water bottle handy. We're going to go over a lot of technique. We'll get some combos in. And then I want to finish off a little bit with how to defend against a foot jab or a teep. All right. Give it a couple more seconds. How you guys doing? Hey, what's up? What's up? In addition to the YouTube streams and the practices, don't forget we have our Twitch stream at 4 p.m. Monday through Fridays. Just another way for the students to kind of interact with each other and interact with myself and with Master Colin with this time, being away from the gym and being on shutdown. Obviously, it's important to make sure you guys are still getting some type of social interaction, so that way you're not just locked up in your room all day with no one to talk to, nothing to do. So join us the Twitch stream at 4 o'clock. It's Mission Martial Arts at twitch.tv. You can just look us up, hang out with us. We'll play some games. We talk. We have fun. We hang out with each other. So it's a good time. It's a good time. All right. We'll go ahead and get started. We're going to warm up with some knees, round kicks, and foot jabs. What we're going to do for the first 2 rounds, we're going to pick a leg. Okay? It doesn't matter if it's your knee leg, if it's your rear leg, whichever one. Okay? You're going to pick just one side, and you're just going to work on going from the knee, round kick, and then foot jab, all with the same leg. Okay? Now, you can put your foot down during this one. This is just to kind of get everything warmed up, everything working correctly. If you want a little bit of an additional challenge, you can try to work on your balance, right? And just stay on that same leg, throw your knee, round kick, and then foot jab without putting the foot down, okay? But if you need to put the foot down, not a problem, all right? So do your best with it. What's up, Coach Aiden? I see you. How's it going, sir? All right, so I'm going to set 2 minutes on the clock, pick a leg, and I want you to work for 2 minutes on just throwing your knee, putting it down, throw your round kick, then throw the foot jab. Okay, all on the same side. All right, I don't want you to switch sides yet. All right, so right now I'm working on my right knee, my right round kick, and then my right foot jab. Okay, you need to reset in between each one. That's fine. If you want to challenge your balance a little bit, you can try the knee, round kick, foot jab, all without putting the foot down. It's up to you. All right, if you got a little extra room, you can practice your footwork. All right, move around a little bit. Knee, round kick, foot jab. Okay. When you're done, I want you to get right back to your tie stance. Okay, your kick stance. You should be up on the balls of your feet. Okay, hands should be eye level up here, elbows down, and shoulders relaxed. Okay, and then when you're ready, knee, round kick, foot jab. Okay, if you have room to spin all the way around, you can if you want. All right, if you don't have room to spin all the way around on your kick, just cut it off halfway. All right. Good. Okay, now, second round, we're going to work the same thing, but now we'll work that other leg. Okay, so you weren't supposed to switch during that first round. Should have been the same side the whole round. All right, this round we're going to load up the other side. Same thing. Okay, for me, I'm going to go left knee, left round kick, left foot jab. All right, all on the same side. Again, you can set the foot down in between each one, get back to your stance, right? Or if you want to challenge your balance, try to do it all, do all three motions without putting your foot down. Okay. All right, let's begin. Okay, so we go knee, round kick, foot jab. All right, if you want, you can switch your feet. So you could go switch, knee, okay? I can go switch, round kick. Or I could go switch, foot jab, right? Or right after I come forward, I can step, throw that knee, and then I can just go back to the southpaw lead, okay? My leg's back behind me, now I can throw that round kick. I'll put that leg back behind me. Now I can throw a rear foot jab if I want, okay? Up to you, different ways of doing it, right? You can switch to set up each one. If you're using your lead leg, you could step into it, right? A couple different options for you. Boom, right? Or boom. Knee, round kick, foot jab. You should get back to that stance. Stay up on the balls of your foot. Knee, round kick, foot jab. Good. Okay. Nicely done. So that'll be a good warm up to get the legs going. To finish it off, we're going to do some fast foot jabs. All right. So what we're going to do is we'll pick one leg. We're going to go 30 repetitions on each leg. All right. So we'll pick the foot up quickly and put it down quickly. The idea, I'm here. Okay. I pick my foot up. And I just kind of hop on one foot. Right? As I'm hopping, I'm extending my leg out for the foot jab each time. All right, we're gonna do 30 on each leg. Okay. So I'm gonna start with my right leg first. All right. If you want, you can put that leg in front for now. All right. But you're just gonna hop on one foot and foot jab. And as soon as that toe taps the ground, you extend the leg out. Okay. You're not putting the foot down for a long amount of time. It's going here, 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 here. Got it? All right, let's do 30 of them on the right leg. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Good. Now, hopefully you felt a good burning in that calf muscle from bouncing up and down on that foot. Okay? If you didn't feel it, then you weren't staying on the ball of your foot the whole time. Okay? You don't want your heel on the ground. So that leg that's holding you up, my heel's not on the floor. Okay? I'm up on the ball of my foot each time. So when I hop, I'm just picking up here. See it? Okay. All right, let's get 30 on the other leg. So I'm going to go with my left leg. We'll do 30 quick tees, right? Hop on that base foot. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Good job. Okay. Those legs should be feeling good and warmed up right now. Grab yourself a quick drink if you need it. Okay, nicely done. Okay. Very good. Very good. Now, next section, I want to do a couple combos. Each one's going to feature a foot jab or a teep. The first one, the foot jab will be at the end. Second one, foot jab will be in the beginning. And then the third one, the foot jab will be at the end again. So now, when you're doing your combinations, I don't care which leg you use the foot jab right now, okay? You can use your lead leg, you can use your rear leg, doesn't matter to me, all right? The only thing I care about is making sure you're doing your foot jab and doing the rest of the combination correctly, okay? So first combo, we're gonna go for a jab, cross, roundhouse kick, and then we're gonna throw our foot jab at the end, okay? Good thing, a good habit to get into is throwing your foot jab at the end of the combo to help deter or defend from the opponent counterattacking you. All right. Most of the time, if you notice in Muay Thai fights, they take turns, right? It's kind of like a unspoken kind of rule in the beginning of the fight. They're kind of feeling each other out. They're going nice and slow. They're kind of checking their opponent, and they're almost taking turns as they do it, right? If you're watching it, like one person will throw a kick, and then they'll back off. The other person will kick, and they'll back off, right? So they're kind of going back and forth. Now, as the fight, escalates and as it goes longer, they start kind of going faster, right? They start really going after each other a little more as the fight unfolds. So in order to keep them from jumping on top of you as soon as you finish your combo, you extend the foot jab out right at the end of it. They run into the foot jab, and that kind of stops them from coming in to attack you. So two of the combos, like I said, are going to have a foot jab at the end. The second combination we work on, though, is going to have our foot jab in the beginning. Yes. Oh, yeah. Arjan Scott showed us some of that stuff for the Muay Thai workshop that he did last year. Well, he did two of them last year, right? Hopefully we can get him back in as soon as things settle down and, we're able to operate again as usual. I would love to have Arjan Scott come back. And for me, too, personally, I'm missing out on getting to go work out with him. But like we're doing for you guys, He's been emailing and sending out a lot of workouts for us to practice at home. So thank you to our John Scott for that. And thank you guys for working out with me. So let's go on to our combos now. I'm going to set 2 minutes on the clock. Like I said, first one, we're going to go from our stance here. We're just going to go jab, cross, roundhouse kick, foot jab. And like I said, I don't care which leg the foot jab is with. You can throw the right round kick and then a right foot jab, or you can throw that right round kick at the end, pick up the lead leg for the foot jab. Either one is fine, okay? Let's go ahead and get started. We've got 2 minutes on the clock. If you have room, practice a little footwork in between the combos. So as you're moving around, okay? 1, 2, round kick, foot jab, okay? You can move around a little bit if you have the space. And if you don't, that's okay. Just stay on one spot here. Okay? Okay, if I have a little room, I can move around, circle a little bit. 1, 2, round kick, foot jab. 1, 2, round kick, foot jab. Jab cross. Okay. I'm going to do a couple with the foot jab coming from the back. If you have room, you can spin it all the way around on your kick. Okay, if you don't have the room to spin around and move like that, good. Okay. Second combination we're going to work. Second combination, we're going to go foot jab, switch round kick, cross hook, cross. Okay. Foot jab again can be either leg. Doesn't matter. All right. So start off in your stance. When you hear the bell, you pick up the front leg for the foot jab, or you can pick up the rear leg. It doesn't matter, right? But then I want you to throw your switch kick, follow with a cross, hook, cross behind you, okay? Go ahead and begin. Okay. Foot jab, switch kick, cross, hook, cross, okay? Foot jab, switch kick, cross, hook, cross. Okay. Keep, switch, 2, 3, 2. Okay. You got a little room, move around a bit. Okay. In your stance. Foot jab, switch kick, cross, hook, cross. And if you don't have room, that's fine. Just do it right here in your spot. Foot jab. Okay. We'll do a couple with the rear leg. Okay, foot jab here. Switch kick, cross, hook, cross. The rear leg comes up. Switch kick, cross, hook, cross. Okay. Teeth. Switch, pop, pop, pop. And you got a little room. Circle around.
Good. Okay. Third and final combination I want to work. We're going to start with our jab. Follow it right in with the number 8 elbow. Okay. That spear elbow straight in. Okay. Then we're going to cover or shield. Okay. Then we're going to throw a right knee, a right kick, and then a foot jab. All right. So the whole combination is this: jab, number 8 elbow straight in. Okay. Shield from the kick. Put it down. Right knee, right round kick, foot jab. Okay. Again, foot jab can do with either leg. All right. Go ahead and get started. All right. So we're gonna go jab, elbow, shield, knee, round kick, foot jab. Okay. Jab, number 8 elbow, shield, knee, right round kick, foot jab. And from the other side, jab, elbow, shield, rear knee, rear round kick, foot jab. And you got a little room, moving around. All right, where's that forward? Do a couple with the rear foot jab at the end of it. Jab, elbow, cover, knee, rear kick, foot jab. Got a little room, move around. That's fine. Good. There you go. There's 3 combinations for you to work on. Grab yourself a quick drink. And just a heads up, anyone, if you have a heavy bag at home or anything like that, these combinations we've been doing, you can do these on a bag. Okay, you can do a lot of these on a heavy bag. So if you have the equipment at home to use it, then go ahead, use it, right? I would still recommend shadowboxing it first, along with me, just so that we can get the technique down, right? And then after you shadowbox it for 1 round, pause the video, and then go do it for 1 round on a heavy bag, okay, if you have one. If you don't have one, that's okay. If any of you guys saw one of my ideas, I took a old blanket, and it's real thick because I don't have a heavy bag at home. I wrapped the blanket around a tree, and then I took rope and tied it around so it held the blanket on the tree. And then I just did some light contact, just hitting that blanket on the tree. The blanket provided a little bit of padding, so it didn't really hurt my legs or my hands. You could always double up, put an extra blanket, or you could stuff some towels or pillows down in the blanket and then tie it around the tree. Get creative if you want to practice this with a target and not just practice it shadow boxing the whole time. If you're getting a little stale or a little bored, get creative, okay? Or if you have the luxury of a heavy bag at your home, use it. Okay? Whether it's a standalone bag like the ones behind me, whether you have the big hanging bags like the ones we have in the back, either one's fine. If you have a family member that can hold some pads for you, if you have mitts, okay, you can have mom or dad hold you some pads, or your brothers or sisters can hold pads if they want to help you out. You can practice doing it on the pads. Just make sure you go slow, make sure you're being safe, especially if they're not used to holding the pads. You don't want to go as hard and as fast as you can until they learn how to hold the pads for you correctly. So just be careful with that. But by all means, if you can enlist some help of the family to help you train, do it. If you got a heavy bag, use it.
If not, just keep working on your technique like we're doing here. All right. Now, for the last 5 minutes, I just want to work on some defense to the foot jab. All right. There's a couple different ways to do it. I need you guys to use your imagination a little bit. It's going to be funny, kind of shadow boxing it. But if you can use your imagination and imagine the foot jab coming at you or towards you, it should make a little more sense as we do it. Okay. Now, there's a couple different ways you can defend against a foot jab. All right. Now, the most obvious one, if the opponent is coming forward and they're trying to foot jab you, right? You see it coming, obviously you can just move out of the way, right? Or you could back out, all right? You'll see a lot of Thai fighters sometimes kind of hollow their body out. They push their hips back, right? When the foot jab comes, they're expecting them to hit their stomach here, right? But if I push my hips and my stomach back, they miss, okay? Now, that one can get you in trouble because obviously this position right here is not a very effective one for me to attack from, all right? But if I do it quick enough, I can hip out and then get right back to my stance, try to attack or try to counter them after they throw the foot jab. So obviously everything is situational, right? It depends on what's going on. It depends on the context, okay? But one way to avoid a foot jab is hip out, right? If you're going for the stomach, right? Or step back, come in, all right? That's one way to avoid it. Pretty standard, pretty self-explanatory, right? Some other ways we can do it. We can use our hands to scoop it or parry it kind of out of the way. Now, this can be dangerous if you reach down too far, right? Because you're leaving the whole side of your face exposed, all right? So first things first, we got to understand the target, if you're just throwing your standard foot jab to your stomach, is right here, okay? Now, sometimes you can foot jab up to the chest or to the face or to the leg, all right? But if you're trying to get us right in the abdomen, and right here in the stomach, all I need to do is drop my hand down here, right? My fingers aren't even going past my waistline, right? They're going here. And what I'm doing is I'm scooping the foot out of the way, right? If you notice, I'm kind of keeping my shoulder up as I do it, right? In case they try to fake me out and they try to throw a punch or something up to the side of my face, I can kind of hide behind my shoulder a little bit if that happens, okay? But most likely, you're going to know when they're throwing the foot jab. You're going to be able to time it if you follow along and watch them closely. As that foot jab comes in, you're going to scoop it away, right? I can scoop it either directions, right? Now, this can all depend on which leg they're using the foot jab for. Just like when you parry a punch, whether I'm parrying a jab or a cross, most of the times, I'd say probably 8 or 9 times out of 10, I'm trying to parry it away from me, right? I don't like going to the inside too much because the danger could be you could get hit with the other hand or you could get kicked with the other leg. So imagine if your foot jab is coming in, right? They're throwing their right foot, right? For me, that's much safer than turning inside. If I scoop that right foot the other way, then they can still hit me with the left side, okay? So if you can imagine the right foot coming at you, you're carrying it kind of out of the way. I'm scooping them so that way I'm in no danger of getting hit from the left side immediately. Now, there is still a danger of a spinning attack, okay? So you got to be careful as you scoop it away. I don't want to just throw them out to the side so that way they can just spin around, right? I don't want to help give them a boost of momentum by spinning them, right? I kind of want to pick up the foot jab and then I drop it, right? Or if I do want to push it, I'm going to push it down towards the floor, right? So that way they can't complete their full spin, all right? But again, to scoop a foot jab, pretty standard. Scoop here, and then I can release it. I can push it down to the floor, or if I get a good handle on the end of their ankle and I can keep their leg up in the air, I can step in and sweep them or kick their leg out from under them. All right, so that's another way. First one, get out of the way, okay, or hip out. Second one, we can scoop the foot jab out of the way. Third one, using our hands, we can catch the foot jab. Now, again, this one can be pretty risky because you're dropping down both of your hands to trap it, all right?
when they go to catch the foot jab, again, we're using our stomach as the target right now. They go to foot jab, I'm going to drop both of my gloves. I put one underneath like a shelf, and the other one clamps down on top just to hold their foot tight, okay? Now, even though I'm holding their foot, guess what? On one leg, if they're holding your foot, they can still try to hit you while you're holding it. So you don't want to just hold it and freeze for too long, right? What I like to do when I catch a foot jab is I step back and I pull, right? That's going to make them stretch their leg out and get them off balance, right? If I just catch and hold on to the foot and they're able to stand on one leg, they're just going to start punching, right? If both your hands are holding their foot, you can't block it with your hand, right? So what I'll do is I'll catch, I step back and I pull their foot a little bit, okay? If they're throwing the foot jab, right, they catch their foot, I pull it back, that stretches their body out, okay? So they're going to be falling off balance trying to, catch themselves with their base leg. While they're doing that, right, I can throw the foot down, okay, just like we did when we scooped, right? I can push it down to the floor, right, to get them to turn their back. Then I can attack, I can kick the back of the leg, I can knee, whatever, right? Or I can take it and I can keep pulling until I get them off balance enough to where I can lift the foot jab up, then step underneath and kick their bottom foot from underneath of them. Okay, cut kick, right? So 3 options we got now so far. We can avoid a foot jab by stepping back or hipping out, and we can scoop a foot jab out of the way. I can catch a foot jab. Okay. The last one I want to work on is shielding a foot jab with your leg. Okay, so this one requires a little bit of timing and a little bit of hip flexibility to turn your hip over to it. Okay, but again, the target is our stomach. The foot is coming straight in. So similar again to like a parry, right? Or similar to kind of how we did our scoop. We're just going to kind of knock that foot jab out of the way. But instead of using my hands, I'm going to pick my leg up and I'm going to knock it out of the way. All right. Again, this takes a good bit of timing. It's a little tricky to pull off. I want to say maybe I've pulled it off in sparring only a handful of times, right? It's not very common that I can pull this one off correctly. But if you get the chance, the foot jab comes at you, right? Again, aiming for the stomach. You can pick up the back leg, right, and swing your shin across. All right. So again, the foot jab's coming straight at me. I'm using my knee and my shin to kind of knock it down out of the way. All right. I can do the same if they foot jab on the other side. I can pick up my leg, swing it down. Okay. The motion kind of starts off like you're doing a curved knee, right? Think of it more like a curved shield, though, right? I'm not going to pick my toes up and try to drive the point of the knee into the leg, right? Because that target is moving and it's small. It might be hard to land, right? But if I keep my foot pointed down, now I have this entire part of my leg and shin to try to knock that foot out of the way. The success rate will probably be much higher using that, right? Rather than just using this small, narrow surface of my knee or the point of my knee to try to hit their calf or their foot out of the way. All right. So again, I can pick up the leg and I can kind of shield or swipe my shin across to try to knock the jab out of the way. All right. So the 4 things we went over with defending a foot jab are: 1, I can back out to avoid and hip out. Okay. 2, I can scoop the foot jab out of the way. I can 3, catch the foot jab, okay, pull them off balance. Or I can 4, use my leg to kind of knock that foot jab out of the way. All right. Again, you have to use your imagination a little bit when we're practicing that by itself. But when you get the chance to practice it with a partner or try it in sparring, hopefully it'll make more sense. Okay. All right, guys. Good work. Thank you for joining in. If you guys have any questions, I'll hang out for a couple seconds and answer those for you. If not, I'm going to take a break, eat some lunch, and then I will be back at 1 o'clock for the conditioning stream. So good work. Don't forget, times are going to change next week for the streams. We'll be doing 12 o'clock. I'm sorry. We'll be doing 11 o'clock, 11:30, and then 12:15.
All right, so it'll be our first practice at 11. The second one will start immediately afterwards at 11:30, and then our conditioning workout will be at 12:15. All right. Don't forget about the Twitch streams every day at 4, Monday through Friday, I mean, at 4. And then Zumba streams on Facebook will be at 4:30 on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You get 3 Zumba workouts live there. Is there a live stream on Saturday? No, sir. No. The weekends, we're not doing any of the streams. We're just staying in and resting. But no. We're not doing any of the streams on the weekend, but all of the streams that we did throughout the week are going to stay up on the channel throughout the weekend. So if it's Saturday or Sunday, we want you to use those days to kind of review some of the stuff that we've already done throughout the week. And then we'll get started with a whole fresh week every Monday. So expect all the videos from this week to not be up anymore on Monday. Use those 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, the weekend, to kind of review and go back over some of the workouts. Another thing you could do is get a pencil and a paper, write down some of the workouts and some of the combinations and skills, so that way you can come back and practice them at a later time. All right. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but I have my little black notebook, and I take that with me every time I go to seminars, or like when I went to the Oregon camp. I have my little black notebook, and I'll just sit there and I'll, before I practice anything they're showing, I'll jot down whatever we're working on, so that way I can remember to go back and practice it more when I leave the seminar or the practice or whatever it is we're doing. But yeah, I recommend everybody, all you guys that are really trying to get better and learn, carry a little book around with you in your gym bag, and if you come to a practice and you have a little trouble maybe doing it or understanding it, go over to the side, write down what you're having trouble with, or write down the combination you're not understanding. And then when you get home, you can practice it, right? Or next time you get some free time in the gym, you can practice it. So good stuff, guys. Nice work. I will see you guys back here in about an hour and 20 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna eat some lunch, and then I have a nice conditioning class for you guys to really burn every aspect of your body up. I want all those muscles super tired. So we're gonna target a little bit of everything, and we're gonna try to finish strong with a nice hard workout at 1. So thank you, guys. Thank you, Coach Aiden, for popping in. I will see you guys back here in a little bit. All right.